I'm Steve, the service manager here at Good Sense RV and Motors in Albuquerque, New Mexico. First off, I want to tell you congratulations on your purchase of the new North Point. I'm going to be going over it with you and showing you your systems that you got going on. Let's go ahead and get started. First off, we're going to start right here in the front. This is where your battery is located. Make sure you keep an eye on your terminals, make sure you have no acid buildup or anything, and make sure you keep your battery maintained to give you full charge and productivity out of it. If you notice right here, there is a breaker. Now, sometimes this breaker will pop, so if you ever have issues with no 12 volt power going to your unit, definitely take a look at that breaker. Check it first. There is a little arm that pops out. You just push it right back up and you're good to go. All right, let's continue on. Right here is the access to where your propane tanks are. You do have a switcher in between them. You just shift them over to the tank you wanted to use and you're ready to rock and roll. If you take a look in here, if it turns red, you have no propane. If it turns green, you are good to go. Now right up here is a battery disconnect switch. You can use that switch to turn the power off when you are storing the unit so it does not drain your battery. You also have an auto leveler controller here. Now you can utilize this. You have a controller inside, but this is also a backup. Now you got a full open storage area. It goes all the way through. Now if you take a look right here, here's going to be where your water system and controls are. Right here you have a faucet with a quick connect hose. You can throw any attachment you want on there. Okay, pops right off. Very simple. Now what you want to pay attention to is these dials in here. If you look at these, you have a dry camping, city water, winterize, power tank fill, and a sanitize. Okay, now there is a pattern to every single one of those. Now you just want to pay attention to what type of camping you're doing. If you're going to do dry camping, of course that's going to pull water from your water pump. Okay, city water, of course you're at an RV park. You want to winterize your system, that's where you do your bypasses the water here. Then to sanitize your tank, or also a city inlet tank power fill up. So you can fill up your water tank if you're hooked up to the city water. Okay, right here is your city water connection. Right here is your tank flush. Okay, you attach the hose to those. Now anytime you use that city water connection, you definitely want a water pressure regulator to bring down the PSI of the water system. Okay, these RV parks can get up to 100 to 120 PSI on their pressures, so we don't want to blow your lines out. Okay, now right down here you have your holding tank for your black, gray, and a secondary gray. Okay, this is where you're going to drain your tank from. So whenever you're doing that, you pull the septic first is what you always want to go with. After you're done with the septic, then you will go to the gray. Okay, now if you take a look over here, this is where your septic hose will hook up to. All right, now you do have a secondary valve over there, if you notice, coming off of the black, and it goes to a waste evacuation system. Okay, and what this is a masonry system. You will get that, you will put it into your drain, and you'll hit this button and it'll go through here into here. Okay, keep in mind that you also have to winterize it, and you have to take some extra precautions to winterize this, but you do have the SanCon Turbo instructions right here on how to utilize it if you do have any questions. Pops right back into here and closes and locks with a key. All right, let's go ahead and continue on. Right here is where your power cable is going to hook up to. Now you have a twist lock connection here. When you hook it in, you got to twist it, and this ring right here screws on and locks it in. Be very careful when you're removing this and storing this, because these rings are very flimsy, so they break very easily. Okay, got the ladder here. This unit does come with a spare tire holder. You do have the spare tire manual crank right there, which the handle is actually in one of your storage compartments. You have an outdoor kitchen. Everything here stove, pop it out, put your fins out, then when you want to store it, pulls right in, slides right in. There you go, cabinet space, you got lights, everything working, TV, fridge. Alright, that already feels nice and cool too. Okay, let's continue on. Now right up here in the front, you do have actual storage for another propane tank. Now, it's just an extra one. You don't have a hose run into here, but if you run out of propane on the other tanks, come and snag this one and you got propane. You're up and running. Okay, now I'd like you to come in here and take a look. You've got a vacuum system in this unit. This is your vacuum right here, okay? You would hook it right into there, turn it on, and you are cleaning whatever needs to be cleaned. So you do have access to that out here, also inside. All right, let's continue on to inside the coach. Now, first thing I want you to see is right when you come in here, there's going to be a switch right here on the bottom here. And this switch right here controls your lights on the roof up top, okay? So whenever you're looking for that, that's what that's going to do. Now, right here is going to be where all your fuses and your breakers are located. So if you do have any power issues, one of the first places you want to check is you want to go through all your fuses and breakers, depending on what your power issue is. Okay. Now this unit is a great unit because you got a lot of technology in here. This is going to be where your main control panel is. All right. You have a monitor system right here. So you see gray, black, H2O, and battery. Okay, you can click on them and check your levels. All right, they'll pop up right there. Also control a lot of your lights in here. Okay, island. So go through, you'll see all your lights, everything you got. All right, now if you hit this button here, it turns on your system. Now if you notice, it says My RV, Awning, Leveling, Lighting, and Slides. Keep in mind, this is touch. You do not got to push real hard. So to hit the awning, it deploys which awning it is. I want one. And if you notice, I had it extended outside, and it brings it right in. Okay, you can go back, and you got your slides. So you can click on it, and you can click whichever slide you want, and it'll bring it right in. And you can hear it moving in and hear it moving out. All right. And then keep in mind, when you're doing that with your slides, you got different slides, so you can go through each one, slide 1 through 5. And then if you want, you can also look at My RV. This also shows you your control panel. It'll give you how-to videos, troubleshooting videos, your owner's manual. All of that is in this system. That's what makes it so nice. You could also do, like I was telling you, your leveling. You can also do your auto leveling and everything from this point here too. You can almost control your whole RV with just this panel right here. All right. Now, if you take a look here, you do got a light switch. This light switch controls the fan that's in the room over there. So if you want to turn it off or on, you can use that switch to keep it going. Okay. We're going to go ahead and take a look. You got a nice oven right here. All your controls and dials are right here. Pretty basic. As you can see, it turns on to the temperature that it's going to. Stove top. Convection microwave. So this is also great because you can do different things with a convection microwave. You definitely want to read your handbook. It'll tell you different meals and stuff that could be prepared in that type of microwave. Here we go. We got lights right here, your switches and everything. Okay, let's continue on to your living room. Now your TV and entertainment center. You have a great setup here. What I like about your TV is, if you notice, there's a little chain right here. See that chain? You can hit that chain and your TV can come out and you can position it to where you want, or if you need to get back and do any servicing, then you just make sure and push it right back in. It snaps right in and your chain is there for you to use in the future. Your radio's right up here. Okay, we'll get that turned on and notice, sounds good, ready to do some dancing. All right. Your fireplace right here. If you notice, you got controls for all of your stuff. You can do temperature, you can set it on a timer, on and off, okay? Everything is looking good on that. Now what I want to bring you to another great perk is your recliners. All right, if you take a look, you actually have, you can do open, close, massage, and heat. So to open, you're going to open it and your recliner is going to come out for you. Very fancy. Say you want a massage, you click the massage button and you actually get massage going up and down your back with a little bit of heat, and heats up nice. Enjoy your show, watch a fire. Okay, then you can just turn it right off. To put the recliner down, you would just hit close. And if you're having a problem finding a spot for your beer, hit the light button. It'll light up for you for the holder. All right, great unit. Let's go ahead and keep on moving into the bedroom. Right here is going to be your thermostat. This is where you're going to control your AC and your furnace. Okay, very simple, very easy to use. All right now it is off. Come into your bathroom. You do have a fan up top. It is a manual fan, so you do got to turn the fan on and off from here. You do have 4 different speeds. Of course, your light switches and everything's right here. All right. Got your shower and everything right in here. All right. Now, if you notice, there is a switch on your shower head. So if you're not getting water to here, first thing you want to do is mess with the switch. That could be blocking the water from coming out before you start calling a service technician out here. Could save you a little money there. All right, pretty basic bathroom. Let's go ahead and make our way to the bedroom here. All right, you come back in. You also have a thermostat here to run the AC in here because you got dual ACs. So you can cool it down in here, have an AC in there going. Light switches, brighten up the room. This is going to be your slide control right here, which is going to control the slide going in and out, okay? You'll hit that, or you'll hit that, and it'll go in and out as you need it to. Right here's your TV. If you do ever need to access your TV, you would pull these 2 right here, and TV pops right off, okay? Snaps right back in. Very simple, not too complicated. You do have a charging station right here, which has a 12 volt and USB ports for you to plug in for your phones and everything. Right back here is going to be your washer and dryer. Okay, you got a stackable unit. And it's basic washer and dryer, essential, special, delicates. You can set it to what you need, everything you need on your dryer. You can set it to all your stuff. Nothing too crazy on that. All right, let's go ahead and make our way back out this way. Well, that's pretty much everything on your trailer. There might be something that you have any questions about. Feel free to give us a call. We're always here to help you. My name is Steve. I'm the service manager here. You can always give me a call at 505-300-4100. We're here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and we're here to help. Thank you, and good luck with your new trailer.